Hey, Corky here. Greetings and hallucinations. I'm out here in Alabama getting ready to do a YouTube video on trains and guitars. So, in looking at my audience on YouTube, by hitting the analytics button, it's telling me that the majority of my audience are men over 60. So I did a poll recently to ask people what are their favorite types of videos that are on my channel. And the two top ones, based on people that answered it, said it's acoustic guitars and model trains. So, YouTube is pushing this thing called shows, and I was thinking about a show of just, acoustic guitar playing and model trains, but I do a lot more stuff than that. Anybody knows me knows that, I was a pastor for almost 30 years, and then I've been an educator in undergraduate, graduate, post-grad school, that I do cultural studies and things like that. So I'm pretty eclectic. People know me to be a pretty eclectic person. I teach world music in middle school and high school at this time. So eclectic is probably another word for attention deficit. I just don't stay in one place very long. But anyway, when you're talking about trains and guitars, your mind immediately goes to the late great Mr. Cash. And anybody who was alive in the 60s and 70s would agree with Bob Dylan that Johnny Cash he's a musician, singer. He's a lot of different things. Statesman, but you'd agree with Bob Dylan that he's a religious figure. And so for us, especially those who came to faith during the Jesus Revolution, Mr. Cash is a pastor to us. And even despite his addictions, which we also share from that period in history, I'm a lifelong recovering alcoholic myself, that we look to him as a inspiration, role model. And when you live in Tennessee and you drive by the Nickajack Cave area, you recall that he climbed up in that cave until he met God. And so all of that's a big tradition for me and for my close friends. So I honor Mr. Cash today. If they had allowed general public to be at his memorial service, I would have been there, as I was at Chet Atkins' memorial. So, and immediately when we talk about Mr. Cash, you're thinking about Folsom Blues, which is a train song. So don't be surprised if on this channel I don't do a lot of train songs the next little while, because you guys have told me that you like trains and guitars, okay? So, we're in the key of E. Now, I'm not going to show you the electric guitar parts to this that Luther Perkins played. He played electric guitar for Johnny Cash when he was not knitting. He was a knitter. So when you go to the museums, music museums, you'll often see Luther Perkins had knitted several things that are in the museum. So I'm not going to show you his electric guitar, but I'm going to show you how to play Folsom Blues in solo with acoustic guitar. Now, one thing for train songs, you got the muting or damping that you need to do. Now, I've been told that Johnny Cash taped a dollar bill around his strings to get that chuffing sound of the train. What I want you to do, if you play this solo, and I've played it in many different states in the Union, I guess the most times I played Folsom Blues is probably South Dakota. You got to remember that right bend too, on the second fret, not the third. You might use that in blues, but you're not going to use it in this blues. And then the B7 chord is vital to Folsom Blues. I suspect that the song was written based on the sound of the B7 chord, even though it's in the key of E. And the reason I say that is listen to this note. I'm playing a B7. You get your chord book out. And then the B note. Hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen no sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison and time keeps dragging on. Now what I do there is I do this A7 chord right here. You got to use that in Folsom Blues. And time keeps dragging on. And I hear that train rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was a young boy, my mama told me, son, well, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno, there it is again, just to watch him die. When I see the people moving, I hang my head and cry. Folsom Blues. So, you get that rhythm, and this comes from damping with your hand, and you're doing an alternating bass. I got a whole video on that. Should come up on the end screen at the end of this video. I can do that all day. It's mimicking the sound of the train. Be honest, Mr. Cash today. Y'all have a blessed one.